A new study says that more than half of Americans believe Christians face increasing intolerance. Many conservative evangelical Christians sense that they have been pushed to the margins of American life. Liberals say this is paranoia, but many evangelicals fear the church is being silenced. Miranda Combs looks at faith and politics in a divided America.
And the Bible says, in this life you will have troubles, you will have persecutions. Let me tell you, that time is here. There's nobody hated more in this nation than Christians. Welcome to America's Most Wanted. You.
Paranoia? Maybe not.
I think there's no question that evangelicals think that in one way they kind of lost their home field advantage.
Ed Stetzer is director of research at Lifeway Christian Resources in Nashville. A recent survey from there found that 2/3 of Americans believe Christians face increasing intolerance.
That's not a fringe belief. That's the majority American belief.
I believe that the voice of Christians is trying to be silenced.
Marshall County is like a lot of rural America. It's a place where faith and politics are closely intertwined. Despite this feeling of losing ground, evangelicals are still an important voting bloc.
We are going to protect Christianity, and if you look what's going on throughout the world.
19-year-old Faith Haley feels some have used religion as a political weapon.
I've seen a lot of hate and a lot of anger, and that is really upsetting, especially when it's done in the name of God.
Pastor Clendenin can foresee a time in the not-too-distant future when churches might lose their tax-exempt status, or when speaking out against homosexuality might be considered a hate crime.
A lot of the issues that we're coming up against brings us to this cliff, and we're right on the edge of it.
Not surprising, there is disagreement among evangelicals themselves, particularly when it comes to the issue of LGBT rights and protections.
Oh my God, true evangelicalism starts with how you treat the poor, people who are different, and people who are on the margin.
Parishioner Adam Dunn says evangelicals have brought a lot of this on themselves.
We've really ruined the love of Jesus in North America, it seems like.
His pastor agrees. Clendenin says too many Christians have earned the labels of intolerant and self-righteous.
People are not our enemies. Our enemy is Satan.
He tells his flock that the culture is shifting. The question to them is,
what will you do with your light in spite of it? Hide it under a bushel? No, I'm gonna let it shine.
Miranda Combs, WYMT Mountain News.
Some choose the